Hello everybody, welcome. I am Smasher225 and today I am starting my new Let's Play Sonic Generations LP. Yes, this is actually this is a pretty good game, so let's start it up. Let's go to the memory unit. Sorry, I have a little bit of a cold. Let's select new games. Brightness, it looks like it's right. Options, hint display. Hell no, I don't need that. Controller hints. I should have put that as yes. Whatever. That just helps. It helps when you're doing the really fast stuff and it says to press B so you can dash. Ugh, sorry. But, what the? No opening cutscene? We're already playing as Sonic? Okay, okay, let's just go through this. We're playing as classic Sonic in probably one of the more classic levels. I believe this is the first act of the first zone in the very first Sonic game. It might not be exact, but it's at least that's what it's based off of, the first act in Sonic. Anyway, so okay, I really don't know what's really going on. There's no story, we're just running. Okay, but yeah, so this is my new LP. I should have episodes out, if not daily, every other day. I've recorded a bunch, so I should be good, at least for the next couple of days. This is actually a shorter LP than maybe I would like, but that's just gonna be it. There's nothing more you can do. This is gonna be a little quick LP, and then after that I'm going to be doing a more serious full LP that I have currently not decided, but this is just going to be a quick one to get, basically just to get an LP out there and finish one off really quickly of a game that I quite like. It's not a bad game at all. I quite enjoy it. But one major problem I have with it is the fact that there is basically no story compared to Unleashed, Colors, SA2, SA, and all the console games in the last little bit. This actually has surprisingly the lowest amount of story, and I think it actually suffers because of it. So that is the first act, and we played as classic Sonic. We still don't know what the hell's going on, which is one of the... It doesn't really explain anything. It's just... I don't know, I think this game might have been better as a download title. Not for the quality or anything, just because of how short and how good the story is. But that's just me.
He'll be here.
Yeah, the spoiler at the end of the game, it's obvious, and it's yeah, I don't know, it just seems like a game that overall could have done a lot more story development and could have had a lot more things added to it to make it a good game, but it just kind of faltered in that sort of respect. So here we are, we're at Sonic's birthday.
Happy birthday, Sonic. Hope you like this.
And Tails gets him a chili dog. Wow. A chili dog for your birthday. Here we are, we get the introduction, well, kind of the second introduction
Sonic, what's that?
of the thing that we don't know what the hell it is.
What's it doing?
And it seems to be swallowing everybody. It opens up rifts to different places. Now it's sucking everyone in. There's Team Chaotic, there's Rouge, the Slut, Knuckles, Amy, Tails, and you just got backhanded. Get owned.
Help us!
And there goes Tails as well, so that seems pretty fucked up. Okay, so now we wake up in this white limbo area that I have no idea what the hell's going on. Really, this is one of the things that I think the game really falters, and I've said it before, and I'll keep saying it throughout the game, because there's not much really to talk about in the game other than how bad the story is. Don't get me wrong, it's a great game, and I love the fact that we get to go through different levels. No, nothing back there yet. And there's a lot we can do, but playing all the levels, it's neat, but at the same time, it's just not as good as it could have been with a little more story development, with a little more plot development, more levels for sure. That's just my opinion. Like they could have done a lot more and made this a lot longer game, but it just kind of feels not half-assed. Just that they didn't put a lot of effort into it to make it a really long game and to make it good. It kind of feels like they got the basics of it and just said that's good enough. That's kind of what it feels to me. So if it feels like that to you guys, let me know in the comments. But that's overall how I feel about the game. It's a great game. Don't get me wrong. Just I would have liked to see more levels and a little more story development. But here we are. We're in Act 2, and you know these levels. They're more suited to classic Sonic in the sense that the classic Sonic levels, they're not easier per se, but they feel more at home. These the modern Sonic levels, they feel good, but they just don't feel as good as the classic levels. Just because of Sonic's speed, I don't know. It just feels like they could have done a little more. I don't know. It just feels a little like I'll say this many times throughout the LP. It feels a little rushed. Like it not to distract from the game. Just the differences between classic Sonic. They're slow, like there's not that many, so it's okay, but at the same point, there's not, and wow, I just killed myself. What a shame. But yeah, no, I'm not ragging on the game. It's a good game, and if you don't have it, you should definitely pick it up. Be warned, it's not the amazing game we all thought it could be. It's definitely a step backwards from Unleashed and Colors, in my opinion. But here we are. We're in. I think this is Green Hill Zone. Like having Green Hill Zone was a great addition, and I'll talk about the levels and what I think of them adding certain levels into the game opposed to other ones. I'll talk more about that when the time comes and the level comes up, because there's nothing that feels new in this game. It just kind of feels like they took a level, they picked a game, they took a level and then just said, okay, that's what we're gonna do. So, and here we are, we're just about done the level. We're at 317, finished it. Let's see what rank we get, and as you can see, you can tell what the rank is, and then if you don't die, you get the perfect clear, and that moves you up one full rank. No matter what you got before, you could go from a B to a C to a B to an A, etc., etc., and that's how you get your S ranks. You have to A rank the stage, and then also after that get a perfect clear. So here we are, we just saved Tails, which is
Thanks, Sonic. I thought
something
it
that
was
they
dead,
do that
floating without a body
I
in a black
I
limbo.
agree with,
Ugh,
but
I'm gonna have nightmares for weeks.
I think some of the characters that they added were pretty lame, at least for the specific
Is it me?
game
Or
sort
is
of thing that
place
it's
we were
from.
just in awfully familiar.
Not
'Cause-
to me, but this place looks like something sucked all the life and color out of it.
Yeah, and the reason why Tails doesn't know this Green Hill Zone is because
No
Tails
stranger
was
than
never actually
rescuing genies and
part
magic
of Green
books or
Hill Zone
saving aliens in an
because
interstellar amusement park.
this
I'm
was
more concerned
Sonic
about
1
finding our
and
friends.
Tails was not introduced until
Hey,
Sonic
I
2,
saw
if I remember
something over
correctly.
there in the distance, like buildings, but they look weird.
And that introduces the
That might be
next
a good
level of the
place to
game,
check out. I'll
and
be
that
back
is
soon.
Chemical Plant. Now for this LP, I am going to be doing Act 1 as Classic Sonic,
Wow,
and then
you
Act
again
2 as
said
regular
soon.
Sonic.
I thought you already
Um,
left.
So you'll see Act 1 and then you'll see Act 2. I'm not going to do Act 2 first. That's just me. So here we go. You get to see this every time you do it. You save the world almost. You get to see how many of those red rings you got. Now we can switch between regular and classic Sonic, which I am going to do now. You have to see a little loading screen. Oh, excuse me. And here we go. We got time. We are going to do Chemical Plant Act 1 as Classic Sonic. Now this is of the 3 generations, I'm going to call them. It's divided up into 3 areas. I have to say that this level of the first generation is my favorite. I won't spoil any of the levels, but this one is my favorite, I'd have to say. I don't know. Chemical Plant, I never played any of the classic Sonics really, but Chemical Plant has always been one where they've kind of done things like it in the past, and it brings me back to possibly my favorite level in Sonic Heroes. And no, don't bring up Sonic Heroes. My capture card is still currently busted that I use for recording SD content. So no, don't ask for it, because I don't think it will be coming out for a while because my capture card is broken, and as people know, you need money to pay for things, and I do not have a lot of money, so that is why you haven't seen Star Fox. So but this level reminds me of what level was it? I forget what the name of it. It was the second level in Sonic Heroes, the power plant in that. I'm not sure if it had a official name, but that whole zone, that was, I have to say, that was my favorite zone in that game for the most part. And this kind of reminds me of it, so I do like it that way. As you can see, we pulled off the A rank, and we get the perfect bonus, so that brings us to an S. And that will be it for Let's Play Sonic Generations. See you next time.